You're finally going to make love with your partner for the very first time. But he forgot to buy condoms and the stores are all closed. Now what? Would you be offended if your partner asked you to get an STD test before becoming intimate? And would you do it? Would you date a man who has slept with over 50 women? Or do you think his past is none of your business? How about you? After he asked you, would you also ask him to do the test?
I mean, if his concern is to actually check, because I think it is also a good idea that you.
What's your name and age?
My name is Jillian and I'm 23 years old.
How are you tonight?
I'm fine.
You're very pretty.
Thank you.
Are you full Filipina or half?
Yes, I'm full-blooded Filipina.
Very beautiful. You're finally going to make love with your partner for the very first time. But he forgot to buy condoms and the stores are all closed. Now what?
I think I will not go make love with him because I believe that making a living is very hard, especially nowadays. And for me, family planning is the most essential for me because
Everything is just so expensive here in the Philippines, right?
everything in the Philippines are expensive nowadays. So yeah.
Just like what you mentioned that it's very hard to make a living now. Okay, would you be offended if your partner asked you to get an STD test before becoming intimate, and would you do it?
I believe I will not get offended on my partner if he asked for me to do a STD test because nowadays HIV and STD positives are very high and he just want a test for us to be a healthy to have a healthy and romantic relationship.
Okay, so that means you would do it, right?
Yes, I will do it.
How about you? Would you ask him to do the test as well?
Yes.
What if he said no? He doesn't want to do the test.
Then go find another partner.
Okay. Now, would you date a man who has slept with over 50 women? Or do you think his past is none of your business?
I believe I will not make love to him because what if he have a disease and it will pass to me.
How many boyfriends you had, Be?
Only one.
One. Okay. Are you still studying?
Yes, I'm still studying po.
May we know what's your course?
My course is game development.
That's the first time I heard that. What is that? Like,
You program and make games. Yeah, online games.
that's interesting. First time to hear that. Are you like, do you do like modeling or something?
I do freelance modeling right now.
What kind of freelance modeling?
Photo shoot and runway models.
Anyway, you're very beautiful. How tall are you, Be?
I'm 5'7".
5'7". What is your name and age?
I'm Natasha Mayemti and I'm 18 years old po.
Okay, Natasha. That's a very beautiful name, Natasha. You're finally, okay, going to make love with your partner. But he forgot to buy condoms and the stores are all closed. Now what?
Um, ah, pwede mong taga.
Yeah, you can say it, Bicol or Tagalog.
Siguro po sasabihin ko na lang po sa kanya na susunod na lang kasi po, or ano po, pag may, kung meron naman pong contraceptive pills, pwede ko naman po yung gamitin para maging safe man. Kaya,
If there's a contraceptive rather than the condom, she's gonna use it. Okay, what if there's none? Like none.
um, ah, ano po, ning sasabihan ko na lang po na ano muna, sa sunod na ibang araw na lang po.
Next time.
Yes po, kasi ano, delikado baka po ano, ning ano pang baka di maano makontrol, di ba?
She said next time because it might be dangerous and he couldn't control himself. Okay, why? What are you scared of?
Siyempre po sa pagiging ano, teenage pregnancy,
Being pregnant. That's what you're scared of.
ano po, I have, ano pa po, dreams na kailangan gawin and I'm turning, college student pa naman.
Okay. Because she has so many dreams and she's a college student right now. So that's why. Okay. Would you be offended if your partner asked you to get an STD test before becoming intimate, and would you do it?
For me po, no, no, kasi kung alam ko naman po na ano, ay puwede bang ano pa
It's fine, fine. You're not gonna feel offended. Okay. But would you do it? Would you do the test?
yes po, kasi wala naman po akong kakatakot may
Well, she said that yes, she will do the test because she's not, hiding something. She's not. There's really nothing to be scared of. Okay. Now, would you date a man who has slept with over 50 women, or do you think his past is none of your business?
um, maybe yes, kung ano po, kung mahal mo naman talaga yung isang tao, siguro kung kaya niya naman magbago para sa'yo, why not? Like ano, yung past niya, like, di mo naman yun, wala ka
Doesn't
na
matter.
yes, wala ka na kung kaya mo naman magbago, di ba?
She said that it doesn't matter even he slept with 50 women as long as she loves the person. Why not? And he's going to change himself, like change for the better, like that, right?
Kung ano po, kung if seryoso naman po siya din, saka willing to mag-ano po, magbago para sa kanya.
If he's serious and willing to change, why not? Okay. What course are you taking, Be?
Po?
What course are you taking?
Edok po,
Okay. Major in?
ano po, ning food and service management po.
What's your name and age?
I'm Kate po. I'm 20. I'm turning 20 this year.
Advance happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, how are you tonight, Kate?
I'm doing fine and I'm with my boyfriend right now. So yeah.
You're so cute. She has this very small face, very cute. Anyway, Kate, here's the question. Okay. You're finally going to make love with your partner, but he forgot to buy condoms and the stores are all closed. Now what?
So with the circumstances of I think the best solution is the practice the abstinence. So if my partner doesn't have the condoms and with the aforementioned circumstances that the stores is already closed, practice abstinence kasi to prevent na yung condom kasi not just to for contraceptives but also prevent the HIV. So as much as possible, if wala, then don't do it na. So that's all.
Okay. Would you be offended if your partner asked you to get an STD test before becoming intimate, and would you do it?
No. Since para ma-prove ko din na wala ako nung STD na yon and it is also fine with me na pakuha ng test.
She said she's not gonna feel offended and she's gonna do it to prove that she's clean. Okay.
That is fine.
That is fine also. Wala namang problema with that.
There's no problem with that. How about you? I'm curious. Would you ask him to do it as well?
I rather ask first for his opinion and if okay lang sa kanya then magpapakuha kami ng test.
If it's okay with him, both of you will do the test. Okay. Would you date a man who has slept with over 50 women, or do you think his past is none of your business?
For me kasi ano kasi siya nagmamatter kasi yung siya lang and for me kasi mas okay na onti yung experience. So that's it po. But
sa akin lang naman yun. But if the other people na ganun yung lifestyle nila, then that okay lang din naman sa akin. But for me, ganun kasi yung pinaniniwalaan.
She prefers someone who slept with less women. Okay. 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 What do you call this? You're still studying or you're graduate already?
Studying.
May we know what's your course?
I'm from the Naga College Foundation, from the Bachelor of the Accounting Information System.
Counting information. Okay. I have one more question. How do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
10 years from now, actually after graduate, I'm planning to apply from the IBM near the SM. So firstly, I want to take a job first, and after that, I'm planning to take a masteral for the business administration, or since the Ateneo right now nagpalabas ng bagong course na, which is the masteral for the College of Law, maybe actually skeptical pa kung mag-MBA ako or mag-law. Yes.
Law. What's your name in age, ma'am?
I am Maribel and I am 24 years old.
24 years. How are you tonight, ma'am Maribel?
I'm feeling good.
That's good to hear. Anyway, here's the question. You are finally going to make love with your partner, but he forgot to buy condoms and the stores are all closed. Now what?
I think for me, I will not proceed to that sex interaction or intercourse because I am focused on my future. That's why I am not ready yet. If I became a mother for this age, and I want to protect myself, of course. If I am not ready, then I will not going to proceed that kind of an intercourse po.
So no condom, no love making.
No po.
Okay. Would you be offended if your partner asked you to get an STD test before becoming intimate, and would you do it?
Yes, of course, because I will understand him if ever he protects his health, of course, and that's why I understand. I will undergo that procedure.
The STD test. Okay, so you're not gonna feel offended by it.
No, because I understand it.
How about you? After he asked you, would you also ask him to do the test?
Of course, for my protection also, so that I am healthy, and I will not observe if ever he has disease.
What if he said he doesn't want to?
Then I then yeah, maybe
Maybe what?
I will understand na lang po.
Okay, so you will accept, him no matter what. So without test or with test. Okay. Would you date a man who has slept with over 50 women, or do you think his past is none of your business?
I will not. I won't because maybe I can observe again if ever he has a disease, because I am not sure if he has a disease. That's why I will not.
So you will not. Okay. Mom, are you what do you call this? Are you still student? Or
No, I am working.
may we know what's your job?
I am a supervisor in a particular store.
Supervisor. Wow, that's a beautiful job. Supervisor. Okay. What do you call these? May we know how many boyfriends you had?
I have 3 exes.
And how long was the longest relationship you had?
4 years.
May we know what's your name and age?
Leia, 21 years old.
How are you tonight, Leia?
I feel happy and then at the same time I'm nervous.
By the way, I love your dress. That's the kind of a dress that I love and I always wear. You went to the church or somewhere?
Yes, I just went from church.
That explains why. So okay. Anyway, even though she just came from the church, I want to ask this question. Okay, and I want you to be very honest. Be okay, very honest. You are finally going to make love with your partner, but he forgot to buy condoms and the stores are all closed. Now what?
Well, to be honest, it's kind of, it's kind of, I would say I'm not gonna do that thing, you know? I'm not gonna make love because as for me personally, uh, can I say the word?
Okay, you can say it.
I mean, making love, for me is a sacred thing. So I won't do that unless I'm in a marriage, or if I mean I'm gonna open open myself for, yeah, that act once I'm married.
But you had a relationship before, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of popular because I mean I at the age of 13, I guess.
Oh, very young.
Young.
13. Okay, how many boyfriends?
Only one.
Only one. Okay. Now, would you be offended if your partner asked you to get an STD test before becoming intimate, and would you do it?
I think it's very okay for me. I mean, I'm not find it offended because if it's I mean if his concern is to actually check, because I think it is also a good idea that you check before you engage in that act, because it is more complicated if you actually find out that you are positive, then you engage in that, you know, that kind of
So does it so does it mean, let's say you found the one, like for example you're gonna get married and everything, are you gonna ask him to do the test?
why not? Why not? I mean, if you have a partner, the important thing is you should be transparent.
Would you date a man who has slept with over 50 women? Or do you think his past is none of your business?
I mean, past is none of my business, but personally, I do not. I'm sorry, I do not. Honestly.
What if he didn't tell you? And then you're married already.
Oh, okay, I don't know what what would I say. What can I say? I'm married.
Okay, so you will love him, right?
I think so.
No, back up. Okay, divorce is illegal here in the Philippines. I mean, it's not. Okay. But anyway, you are 24, right, Ben?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Still studying?
Just graduated.
Wow. You're very young. Okay. What do you call it? You're looking for a job?
Yes, yes, I am.
May we know what was your course before?
BS psychology.
Psychology. What is that? 4 years?
Yes, for years.
You're 21.
Yeah.
Wow. You must be like very smart.
Not really. Not really.
I think you are. She's just very humble, guys. Okay, you had one boyfriend. Just one boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long was the relationship?
It was only 6 months.
Oh.
Yeah. It's nothing serious though, because that at that time I'm just curious and uh probably influenced from friends. So yeah.
Well, 13 years old, very young. So just like what she said earlier, puppy love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious because looking at her, she's like the type of like the foreigner, like they're looking for. Like she looks like a wife material lady, very simple and smart. Would you ever date a foreigner?
Before I had the thought, yeah, honestly, but as of now, no.
I'm curious why.
I already like someone.
Oh,
Someone
you
else.
like someone. Well, anyway, thank you so much, Be. We really appreciate your time. She's very jolly. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully, we earned your subscription. And also, if you like our content, please consider becoming a member for exclusive videos. Thank you for watching and take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Beautiful reflection